Am I wrong for calling off my wedding and telling my fiance to move back home with his mommy? I'm not even going to try and swing this in my favor here by leaving out details or sugarcoating anything because I was mean about it and he was crying. I've been with my fiance for 7 years and we've been engaged for 3 years. We've gone ahead and tried to save the date 4 times now, and every single time his mom convinces him to postpone. It's always well, don't you think you have bigger things to worry about? Whether it be our living situation, we're renting and she thinks we should buy first because we aren't stable, or our money situation. This was her excuse after we loaned her $8,000 so she didn't lose her house, but we have plenty of money as my husband's an RN and I'm a lawyer. There's just always something. We planned for a family gathering in my mom's backyard. She has 3 acres and a beautiful pond and it's just perfect. And we're doing a potluck, so very low cost wedding. Plus, everyone we know lives within an hour of the location, so only giving a month or 2 notice is perfectly acceptable in our case. With all this said, his mom has zero reason to try and sway us against it, but her newest argument is that we need to wait until our daughter's at least 3 and she can be our flower girl. She's 7 months old right now. Well, in December, my husband and I talked and we decided we wanted to get married in August. I told him, don't let your mom dictate it, and he said he wouldn't and that he was tired of listening to her. Fair enough. But last weekend, my mother and his mother both came for dinner, and I was talking to my mom about what I wanted her to wear as the matron of honor. My husband's mom asked when we planned to tell her we decided on a date, and my husband said when we told everyone else. She got quiet, and shortly after, she left. My husband ended up going to her house while I stayed with my mom to drink some wine. When he got back, he was super quiet, but said he was just tired and went to bed. But last night, he randomly said, my mom kind of has a point. Maybe we should wait until we're more stable. It's not like it'll be a long time, 5 years at most. I just took my ring off and handed it to him and said I was no longer interested. He immediately started protesting and trying to put the ring back on, but I told him he should just move back home with his mommy because I know for a fact that woman will make another excuse the second we buy a house, and I'm really just so turned off at the thought of marrying him. I have zero business being with a man who has no backbone and would put our lives on hold in favor of a woman who still wants to scrub his back in the shower. He ended up leaving, crying the whole time, and I do feel bad because that's the love of my life. His mom ended up blowing me up trying to plead her case, but I simply told her she won. She could have her baby boy back, and then I blocked her. Am I wrong?